This is Sinclair, the lowest picked character in the entirety of Deadlock. But why is that? Is it because he's bad? Is it because he's too difficult for an average person to have fun? Or is he just simply no fun to play? To answer this, I plan to spend 6 hours trying to learn Sinclair to figure out what's the reason behind this low pick rate. Also, I hate doing this, I always find it annoying when YouTubers do that. But if you're going to enjoy this video, please consider subscribing. Like, I have 1 subscriber. Shout out to that guy, he's actually the goat. But anyways, let's go back to the video. First match, we're laning as Paige and Calico. And my immediate impressions were that using Sinclair's ability for the first time feels like you need to have at least 200 IQ and be an Adderall. I got some cool kills in the game, like this one on Paige here where I copied the Calico's ult and just killed her. At the time it felt way more impressive than it actually was, but still I guess. But anyways, this is the build I've been using through the entire video. I got it from the build browser, so please don't yell at me in the comments. This is also the patch before all the billions of the end changes take place, so you can reminisce of the simpler times we once had. The first thing I've noticed when playing Sinclair is how much damage he does early games. Like, his clones are actually so good. Like, I would assume they make him have like the highest DPS output early game with like no items or no levels. I might be wrong though, I might. But they're genuinely crazy. Like, not only do they give him like crazy movement ability, like you can just outplay enemies, but if you buy like couple items, like not even that much, you can actually like shred walkers within like 10 seconds. The clone is also crazy since it's also affecting your other abilities like the bolts. If you don't know how the bolts work, if you press 1, you shoot out the bolt, you can press it again to redirect it to the place you are looking currently. If you have a clone, you shoot 2 of them, and you can redirect the clone's bolt as well. With the bolts being, I think, the hardest ability Sinclair has. He's on the surface level. But aside of that, my immediate impression I got from Sinclair was how squishy he is. Like, the amount of time I went slightly too deep and I died for it, because I'm used to like Shiv or Silver or Lash. I mean, early game it doesn't really matter, so like 60 HP is not that big of a difference, but especially that in the build I used there was not a lot of greens. Like, it's noticeable later, like you just get picked off so easy. Also in that game I've made a realization that like not all Sinclair copy ults are good. Like, most of them are, but there are a few that are worse. Like, I think Haze and Fairness are the biggest like perpetrators of this. So in this game, I had a situation where I was 1v2 and I imagined to myself, oh my god, I'm gonna copy Haze ult, I'm gonna kill both of them, oh it's gonna be so awesome. I copy it and this happens. Like, for some reason it didn't like occur to me that like the reason why Haze is good is because of her like passive ability that grants her more damage as she continues to build up stacks by shooting someone. But let me tell you, it definitely did occur to me after that. It definitely did. Now in the case of Infairness, Sinclair doesn't have his second ability. He don't have a little run. He's not really mobile, so he can't really chase people. But the ult is still good. The ult is still alright. Now I definitely like how his ultimate ability works rather than in other games, like Marvel Rivals, where like Loki, who's a very similar character to Sinclair, can just copy the character's entire kit and realistically get like the full benefit of being that character, which is broken. You may also notice at this point, watching this video, is that I said 6 hours in the titles, yet this video is like painfully short. Well, during editing of this video, I've realized that I have a horrendous habit of AFK farming. And like, as you can see on the clip, that's essentially what I've been doing the entire recording session, which is like 90% of the game. I would just go to a lane, clear the minions, kill some jungle creeps, go to another lane, clear the minions, just do it on repeat. And then occasionally, I would just go on a lane to shred a walker to get money. And I've never really like became fed and actually done things. It's either one or another. I either done some things early game and then fell off in the end game, or I found the entire game and I never did anything. And I mean, it's bad for the video, but at the end of the day, the point of this channel is for me to improve. And seeing such a bad habit, which I never really like thought about, it's a big thing to improve on. And I could show you like other highlights from other games, but it's only like enough times I could like show me shredding a walker in 10 seconds before it becomes unwatchable. And it definitely will have to be a thing I'm gonna have to change in the future videos, because like I didn't really learn the character. I gave you like an overview of him at best, but at least we could answer the question of why does he have such a low pick rate. Now, at the beginning I quoted like 3 primary reasons, which is like, is he bad, is he boring, or is he just like too hard for an average player? And I would say like he's definitely not boring. He definitely requires like a specific type of playstyle where you just sit in the back line rather than like front line. He's not bad. Like at the time of recording the video, he was top 2 in the game, like one of the only characters to counter Dynamo. And now I'm pretty sure he's like 8 tier or something like that, so he's still very good. And finally, I think the difficulty might be one of the reasons why he's one of the lowest pick rates, because you have to understand like every ultimate ability in the game to play him. Like, if I knew about the haze thing, I wouldn't have died and stuff like that. But I honestly think the reason why he's like not really picked as often is also because he appears to be like not finished. Like his appearance seems like unfinished. He shares model with 7, I'm pretty sure. He shares some stats with 7 from the beta, like he used to have his gun and stuff, and like movement speed being boosted by Spirit. Or maybe Valve decides to like redesign him in the future, that could change the pick rates. I don't know. Now this video concluded way faster than I would like to, but there's no point like dragging it forward. So this is where we end. There's gonna be like a one little message, but yeah, this is essentially it. But before we end, I'd like to have a little message to people that are interested in this channel after watching the video. I plan to post videos that are high quality than this. I don't want to become one of those people that just learn the entire roster of a game and make videos for every single one of the characters there is. I wouldn't say there's anything bad with this type of content, but to me it's kinda like meaningless. Like you make content of you improving at the game, but then you like hinder your progress on purpose for content. Like that's not the way I plan to do my content. There is a higher quality video being made right now. It just takes time. And this video is like a filler video where like it still tackles the point I want to do for my channel, which is like improving at the game. But it's also easy to make where it doesn't take like multiple weeks of editing. But yeah, like May and June is gonna be kind of hard months for me because I am doing my final exams, as well as my kneecap decided to explode in 5,000 pieces. And I have to get a surgery for it in June. I'm stressful kind of before that. So yeah, so there's gonna be like a filler episode, maybe another one's gonna be filler. Like I want the next big video that I'm planning to be good, to be actually like fully what my vision envisions. Yeah, so that's essentially the message. Everyone who watched this video, have a great day and see you in the next video.